Hi, work-life balance is a real challenge that modern women face that our moms and grandmothers did not have. In their life, they have clearly defined chores and duties between the man and the woman, and they led their life together like that. But now, with our opportunity and equal opportunities to bring our gifts to the world with our education, and that we have work-life balance is a skill that we really need to hone so that we are not giving one to gain another. So in this video, I want to talk about 5 things that you need to take into consideration to make sure that your life is balanced between your work and your life. So before we go into the video, my name is NamKumar and you're watching a video from Kaya Academy. I'm the founder of Kaya Inner Wisdom Hub. Um, so let's jump into the video. I'm going to share my screen so that we can have a visual aspect to the video as well. So let me adjust this so you can see the whole mind map here. So 5 tips to balance work life. So these are the 5 things that we need to take into consideration to bring balance into our life. Number one is values, is to take the time to really think about what your values are. We have so many things that we think of as important in our life, which demands our time, and there's only 24 hours. So we need to really think about what are uh, areas of our life that is really important to us, make a big list, and then from there you prioritize and bring up the top 5 so that you have your top 5 most important values that you can make sure that you give your time. Because when we give time to the things that we value most, that's where fulfillment comes into life. For all the effort we put, we are going after some that elusive fulfillment, and that will come only when we are giving some time for the things that we consider really important. So here, for an example, I've listed my top 5 big values. So they are learning and teaching. Family bonding is really important to me, and bonding with friends, fun, and financial freedom. So these are my top 5 values. And I've also taken the time to define what fun means to me. So if it's fun for comedy, I love comedy. I love to travel the world. I love to learn about people and culture, movie, and talking to friends. So these are the things that I define as fun for me, can be something else for you. So take the time to make this list and squeeze it to the top 5 so you know where you want to spend your time. The next one is health. Now, values, you work out things that are uniquely important to you, which is personal to you. But health is one aspect that's applicable for everyone, whether you think of it as important or not. It is really important because only if we have health, there's a saying, a wealthy man has many problems. A sick person has only one problem. So if we are sick, there's nothing else. We don't have the capacity to have even other problems. It's a good thing to have many problems. That means you're doing stuff in life. So make sure you have some time allocated for exercise. Make it a must and not a should, and also some time for mental health. So there'll be ebbs and flows of anxiety and overwhelm and stress in our life. So it's important to have a practice of meditation, reading, or journaling, or all 3 of it, or any one, or whatever works for you right now. Make sure you have a practice to keep up your mental health. Number 3 is having downtime. So a downtime daily, on a daily basis for yourself. It can be just putting your feet up and reading a book, or watching your favorite show, or just having a nap, whatever it is. Make sure you have a daily me time, and at least a 2-day break on a quarterly basis. It can be longer, but minimum 2 days would be really good. Just go ahead and calendarize it so that it becomes something that you do and not just a wish. Number 3 is having a bigger annual break. Again, with your annual break, calendarize which time of the year you're going to take it. So you actually take some action to book that hotel and book that flight tickets, whatnot, so that it's not your wish list and it's something you actually do. Number 4 is relationship. So in relationship, I've divided into 3 aspects of your life. Your business connections, so your career or business contacts, time for that. Friends and like-minded people to catch up, and family time. So your business contacts, you can be in touch, like say calendarize it to be once a month with some people, and also take the time to review all your contacts. Number two, spend some time with your friends and also with like-minded people to really energize you in whatever areas you're interested in. Third is family time. Number of ideas, whichever way you all bond in your family, can be over dinner, playing games, or having a movie night. Three things I've listed. You can have many more ideas, and make sure you have some time for all these three aspects of your life. The last one, number 5, really important, is to have boundaries. So boundaries is where you're going to set the parameters about what is allowed and not allowed, what is yes and what is no in your life. Number 1 in boundaries, strangely, is for your work, because work can be very intoxicating. You could just keep going and stealing the time from your exercise or your downtime, and work could be occupying that. And if we do that consistently enough, that's when we go into imbalance mode. So having a set time to work, if you work for 20 hours a week, you could make it 5 4-hour days, or 4 5-hour days, or 2 10-hour days. You can be flexible in that, but make sure you have a boundary. So 20 hours is an example. It can be 10 for some, it can be 50 for another, but make sure you are having a set boundary so that you have time for your other things that you value. Number 2 is saying no to low priority. We all have friends and people in our life who they would like us to be part of different events in their life, but there's only 24 hours and it's really not possible to please everyone. So it's really important for you to learn to say no. It's really not something that comes easily for us because we are all wired for people pleasing, to get approval from people. So you really need to make an effort to make this a habit, to start saying no to things that does not add value to you, which is not priority. It's not about them, it's about you prioritizing yourself and your time. So saying no. Number 3 is saying no to shiny objects. We live in a world of distractions. There's always something shiny and something more interesting vying for our attention. So it's really important to keep that razor focus on the things that you value, and to continuously say no, have the discernment to say no. So all of these are things if we can practice. So I've just condensed it into the 5 most important things we can practice, because simplifying it makes it easy for us to practice. And this is something that you develop over time. Now, in saying all of this, if you have a coach who will keep you accountable, who will motivate you, who will be on your case to bring this balance in your life, that hugely helps as well. I found that I developed in my own personal development journey, when the speed in which I evolved when I have a coach, as opposed to doing on my own, is incomparable, really. So it's when another person is on your case, you're having the energy of 2 people on achieving one goal. So you can imagine, obviously you're going to win faster. The coach will help you finish first, as opposed to a therapist who will help you get into a race, as they say. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you I would like you to go to my YouTube channel and subscribe to my channel so that you find all my content in one place, and also join my Facebook group called the Kaya Inner Wisdom Hub. So all my the content that I create is also in my group, in my Facebook group. So I will see you on the next one. Meanwhile, have a nice day. Bye.